Hey everybody, this is David Zaffer again with another one of my open mic journals. I've been doing this for a little over a month now, and I think the most important thing that I've learned so far is to make sure that the camera is actually recording when you're doing an interview, which is something that I obviously didn't do because I wasn't able to get my interview with Tyler Reiss when we went to the Poway Fun Bowl on Wednesday. I'm also having a couple of issues with my computer, so pretty much everything is being done on my phone, including the editing, so if it looks a little weird, I apologize. But yeah, Poway Fun Bowl.
Here's the fun fact. Yeah, it's super funny, so funny. He has another show going on in this time.
One thing, she's gonna learn that summer next summer.
Oh shit!
Tuesday I went back to the Madhouse Comedy Club and American Comedy Company. American Comedy Company does a raffle now, and I wasn't able to get on that show, but I performed at the Madhouse and I talked to Jeffrey Berner. How often do you like to switch up your material?
Open mic wise, I try to at least do mostly new shit every week. I mean, that's more of a personal thing in my case, but if I do something like 5 times, I get really, really sick of it. Yeah. And I hate myself. So trying out new material constantly is not like really a philosophy for you as much as it is just you get bored of doing the same stuff? Yeah, I just don't want to repeat myself a lot. Do you think that it's like important to always be doing new stuff? I mean, you gotta do it sometimes. You don't want to have the same 5 minutes forever, but I mean, it probably makes sense to repeat stuff enough to practice it also. I don't really do that enough. Yeah. Yeah, so you feel like maybe you could do your jokes longer to polish them up? That's a personal type thing. Yeah. Whoever the person is. Yeah. Do you want to be a comedian? Yeah. Yeah? Obviously, I'm here. Well, I think some people don't really. Maybe some people do it for free time. Not quite. Yeah. I get that. But it's actually, do you have like plan B and C if comedian doesn't work out, or how high on your priorities list is comedian? Something where I write things or suicide. Are your 2 options? Yeah. In that order. Yeah. Yeah. Stand-up's just a good venue for, writing jokes. Who are your, like, do you have any comedic influences, like somebody that you saw and you're like, oh, it's like, that kind of thing interests me? Like, why did you get drawn to your style of comedy? Like, why do you do, like, that's what's funny to me. Yeah? There wasn't... Nobody else did something like that? Stanhope, I guess. Yeah. I was like, oh, I guess you can talk about that. And it's pretty much that's the way it's influenced mostly. Occasionally I'll catch myself using, like, a famous comedian's voice and I'll hate myself. Oh, that's happened to you before? Yeah. Yeah. My first time on stage, I pretty much exactly Woody Allen. Yeah. I just pretty much did a Woody Allen impression my first time on stage. You became a Jew? I had his stuttering, like, smacking his lips type of thing that he does. It was pretty much just that. It's mostly anxious Jewy. Anyway. Yeah, I guess it was really nervousness that I was trying to portray, like, you know. Oh, it could just be you all. Who have you imitated before? Accidentally? I'll steal, by accident I should specify. Occasionally I'll catch myself doing mostly the 3 I like, just Stanhope, CK, Carlin. I'll occasionally use an inflection of theirs. I'm like, oh, I should probably not do that. Figure out your own thing. Okay. And, yeah.
Dan Bublitz has a new room at East Tavern, and it looks really great. It has a big stage area, so the crowd was a little bit small when I performed, but I was 3rd, and hopefully this place picks up because it looks really cool. So while I was at East Tavern, I was able to interview Hayli Nicole. How often do you like to change around your material?
This New Year's resolution was to do more material, but I'm notorious for doing the same set over and over. I'm definitely known for that among these comedians. But my goal is to, like, perfect the ones that I have and then introduce new. So the last ones that I've been writing on, like, I feel like they're kind of where I want them to be, so now I'm moving on to new ideas and everything else. But I'm a repeat offender. I'm really bad at that.
Is there a reason that you want to be able to do more and more new stuff all the time?
I hesitate because if I don't feel like it's where I'm a perfectionist, I guess. So if it's not perfect, like I'm gonna keep doing it until it's perfect, and so that's my downside. But I definitely want to like take advantage of the open mics and like really kind of branch out this year and see like what I can challenge myself with, I guess, in terms of writing. Everything's gonna be new tonight. I don't know if it's gonna be good at all, but we'll definitely give it a shot. So
For sure.
It's different. It's a challenge.
Are you a funny person off stage?
No.
So are people surprised when you tell them you do stand-up?
Yeah, they're really, like, it took my family by storm. I had, like, my first time one of my employees come out, and she was just like, I didn't know you talked like that, I didn't know you cussed, I didn't know you used the F word, like, just, she was shocked. And so it's, I think because in my, like, professional life, I don't get the chance to be like that, and so when I'm on stage, it's a different type of goofball and a different type of challenge, and I don't know, it's fun. It's definitely different.
Do you have any comedic influences?
You know what, Kim Thompson, I will say this over and over, she is the reason why I gave stand-up comedy a try.
How do you know her?
It was actually for my 23rd birthday, we went out to the Comedy Store and went to the Best of San Diego show. And I fell in love with just her confidence and kind of her, her, I don't know, sassiness when she's on stage. Like, she's so much fun to watch. And the next night, I got up on stage and did my first open mic. So I always attribute it to her. But I love her. Like, she's definitely something to strive to be. So.
Okay. One thing that I thought we had an interesting conversation the first time you came to Dave's of Our Lives about, like, how you can't really do one-liners. You don't do a lot of wordplay then.
No.
You just like to storytell.
Yeah, I wish I could get into it. It's not what I'm good at. Like, I'm good at telling a story, like getting people invested. It's definitely something I'm working on. I'll be doing some tonight, so we'll see how they go.
Wordplay?
Just like one little quick one-liners and rapid thoughts. And,
Alright.
we'll see about wordplay. I have one that I'm working on. I don't know if it's gonna fly. So it's definitely a goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely a goal.
Is you do want to, okay, so you understand that you do repeat jokes and you don't want to do that.
No.
Is there any reason why you have a philosophy of wanting to try out new stuff all the time? Is it something that you think is respected in the community?
I think so. I think the comedians become a little jaded when you do the same things over and over. You know, like the reason why I do the same stuff is because you never have the same audience, but you always have the same comedians. And so the same comedians always see my same stuff, but it's never the same group of people. My challenge this year is to just write. You know, just write as much as I can and kind of broaden horizons, I guess, in a way. So that's why I think it'd make me more well-rounded.
Alright, everybody, that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday, unless I have more technical difficulties, in which case it might be a little bit more time. But thank you.